everybody, and welcome back to More Than Just a Dog. My name is Kayla, and today we're talking about sportsmanship. So let's get started. So I had plans, right? When I restarted this channel earlier this year, I was only going to make these fun, happy, lighthearted, happy-go-lucky videos about like how to train your dog to go to a cone, or to review some type of puzzle toys, or I was going to make videos about Maya's journey to her rock. And I had all these plans to make these fun, happy-go-lucky, lighthearted videos, and then in a couple years maybe I would tackle a couple of the harder things in dog competitions, like sportsmanship. But recently, Maya and I have had a couple run-ins with bad sportsmanship, and I think that this is in really poor taste. So if there are people out there who are wondering how to be good sports at some type of dog competition, I want to help you out by creating this list. I think good sportsmanship in any sport is really important, but I particularly think it's really important for all the newcomers to our sport. I want to make sure that if we love these sports, that we're showing people that we love that they're involved in these sports. So one of the ways to do that is by being a good sport and practicing good sportsmanship. So here's a list of 3 ways to have good sportsmanship no matter the competition. Number 1, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. I feel like that's really cliche, and I almost feel like I don't need to say it, but apparently I do. I've been told that phrase since I was like this tall. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. About a year ago or so, Maya and I walked into a rally trial, and there was a competitor there who literally rolled their eyes and said, "Ugh, great, you're here." And I understand what they meant. They probably recognized the fact that Maya is really competitive in rally. I expect her to be in the placements almost every time we compete. She's been invited to nationals, I think 5 years in a row, and she's this close to getting her rally championship title. So she is competitive in that sport. But out loud lamenting our presence, that's not cool. It's not kind, it's not necessary. And to be totally honest, like there are times that I looked at that person and thought to myself like, wow, the competition's really stiff today, because that dog and handler team is also really, really good. It's okay to recognize the fact that there are competitors, dog and handler teams that are amazing in the ring, and that your dog's gonna have to be on their A game to try to beat them. There may be people out there who think that way about Maya, but trust me, there are also people out there that I think those things about too. But again, saying those things out loud really isn't necessary. So instead, if you feel compelled to say something when someone walks by, you can say something like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back." Or, "Wow, I'm glad you're here today, and good luck." Or again, if you can't think of anything nice to say, that's okay. Just smile and don't say anything at all. Number 2, hope that everybody does their best. I think it's in really poor taste to hope that other people do poorly or other people fail so that you can bring home a blue ribbon, right? So it's okay to want your dog to be the best. I mean, I do, right? Every time I go in the ring, whether I'm in there with Maya or with Callie, whether I'm competing in rally or obedience, I don't really care. I want to go in and I want my dog to be the best. But here's the thing. I also want everybody else that day to be the best. I just want my dog's best to be better. So don't root for people to NQ. Don't cross your fingers that they make a mistake. Handler errors aren't the way that you want to win. It's kind of like hoping for a hit by pitch in the bottom of the 9th with bases loaded and 2 outs at Fenway Park. Like, I'm a huge Red Sox fan, but like, I don't want my team to win that way. Like, I want my team to win because the batter hits a grand slam. Like, I don't want to win on a fluke. I want to win because my team's competition was at their best and my team was at their best and their best happened to be better. Like I said, that's how I feel when it comes to dog sports too. So instead of rooting for someone to do poorly or to fail or to NQ, hope instead that they're at their best and that your best is even better. Number 3, congratulate the winners. I know it can be really hard to do that sometimes because often we're really disappointed that we're not the ones that won. After all, I just had this huge speech about like, I want my dog's best to be the best, but sometimes we get bested. You're going to lose. Even when you want your dog to be the best and to be other dogs' best, like there are gonna be times that you get bested. You're going to lose. Och dogs lose. People who have been competing for 30 or 40 years in this sport, they lose too. Like, it's okay to lose, but what's not okay is to be a sore loser. I know that a lot of times we're disappointed when we're not the ones that win, But it's super easy to turn to the person that did win or the people that did place and just say, hey, congratulations, you guys had awesome runs. You know, hey, congratulations, it was awesome to see you guys out there today. Or if that whole sentence is too much for you to muster, just congrats or congratulations. It makes a really big difference because here's the thing. Chances are, even though you know you're gonna lose, occasionally, if you keep learning, keep training, keep improving, keep looking for ways to get better and better and better and better, chances are eventually you're going to win too. And you're gonna want people to turn to you and say, congratulations, you had an awesome run. Hey, you did a really good job. You have a really good dog. Congrats. You're gonna want people to say that to you. So this is like a do unto others the way that you want them to do unto you. Because there will come a day where it's gonna be your turn. Again, as long as you keep improving, keep learning, keep trying to move forward and making it really positive for your dog, there will probably come a day where you win. And when that happens, you're gonna want someone to say congratulations to you. After all, you know how hard you've worked to get there. And your competition, they've worked hard too. I feel like this video is like a lot more lecture-y than most of my videos are, but sportsmanship is just really important to me because if you love a sport, then you want people to participate. And if you want people to participate, then it has to be a fun and welcoming environment. And practicing good sportsmanship is one of the ways that you can create a fun and welcoming environment. I don't want anyone to see this video and think that like unsportsmanlike conduct is running rampant in the obedience and rally world and have it scare any newcomers away. If you're new or you're thinking about getting involved in obedience and rally, rest assured, I find that the vast majority of competitors practice and demonstrate really good sportsmanship. I just want to make sure that if you are new to the sport, you're also doing the exact same thing. And if you already compete in obedience or rally or any other dog sport and you have an example of really, really good sportsmanship, then leave those examples in the comment section below because I would love to read about them. And I'm sure that newcomers to the sports would love to read about them too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. And if you want to see more content that's kind of like this, although I promise most of our videos are a lot more happy-go-lucky and less lecture-y, just hit subscribe and ring the bell. That way you get alerted every single time we post a new video. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining us for this one, and remember, no matter what you do with your dog next, good luck and have fun. See ya!